And good luck to Paul. Now, what a year it's been for Bradford City. Back in February, they became the first team from the fourth tier of football to reach a major cup final for over 50 years. On Saturday, they were back at Wembley for the League Two playoff final.
Yes, and the Bantams well and truly banished memories of their defeat to Swansea with a convincing 3-0 win over Northampton to clinch promotion. Well, in a moment, we'll be talking with City's joint chairman Mark Lawn, but first, Chris Dawkes looks back on a day to remember for Bradford City.
Marching to a familiar beat. It was a little under 3 months ago that Bradford descended on Wembley for the Capital One Cup final. Back then it was all about the occasion. This time it was all about the result.
The final is coming and we're gonna win. The boys will keep running through thick and the thin. Been down too long now, we're coming back through. City are coming and we are from Yorkshire! Come on,
I'm feeling very excited, very confident and very happy, as you can tell.
Guys, how are you feeling?
Happy, definitely. Giddy as well.
Even former players were in a confident mood.
If they can go out there, start bright, start confident, because in my opinion they've got a better squad here, but it's just a matter of rising to the occasion on the day, and I've got every confidence they will do.
Come on, City! Banton Army, come on!
Resplendent in gold, the City players had a look of steely determination as they strode out onto the famous turf. And it took less than 15 minutes for them to take the lead. Bradford-born and former Co-op employee James Hansen heading in.
Just before the quarter of an hour mark, the big man steps up for Bradford.
I dreamt about it 3 months ago when we played Swansea, and I didn't get a chance that game, and today I got the chance and took it. I'm delighted.
3.5 minutes later, it was 2. Rory McArdle meeting Nathan Doyle's cross to spark jubilation in the Bradford end.
I couldn't quite believe it. I just saw the space at the front post, and I know Doyley's always got good delivery, so I thought if I gambled there, if the ball's right, then I've got half a chance of nicking a goal.
And they didn't have to wait long for a third. Naki Wells becoming the first Bermudan to score at Wembley.
Winning, was the first motive from make sure we got promoted. Anything in addition to that was a plus. I'm happy to score, and I'm just proud of the lads.
So half an hour played and already the game was effectively over. The final whistle brought celebrations both on and off the field. Bradford City had achieved their first promotion in 14 years.
The taste of success is great, and the dressing room was a great place to be in at the end, because it's a combination of a lot of hard work this season, 64 games, and it was so important that we delivered when it mattered most, and I felt we did that today.
How was that then? Oh, fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
That was just amazing, fantastic. It's like a dream come true.
Guys, how was that? Enjoy it. Is that a yes?
Yes!
Amazing scenes.
What a fantastic weekend. Now, obviously, after these events, we tend to have the same contributor in, and we're delighted to say that Mark Lawn is with us in the studio again with the trophy. Thank you so much for coming and seeing us, and many, many congratulations. Was there ever a time during that game that you felt safe, that even though you went up 3-0 so early, that it was all done and dusted?
No, it was extra time, 1 minute into extra time. I turned round to Julian Rhodes, my co-chairman, stood up, turned round and said, not even we can mess it up now.
That's a pretty impressive piece of silverware, isn't it? And it's quite heavy as well. What was it like when your team were lifting that at the end?
Well, Steve Parkin, our number 2, nearly dropped it, so that was a bit embarrassing, but I think it was excellent. I think the adrenaline's pumping so much, it looks as though it's really light, but I mean, it is a very heavy trophy.
Yeah. It's a phenomenal achievement, because, forgetting all of the Capital One Cup and things that went off, which was a fairy tale, this is bread and butter stuff, and for you to actually deliver it at the end is a phenomenal achievement.
Well, I think so, and I think, my niece turned round to me when the third goal went in and said, we've Swansea'd them. So I thought, what a nice little saying, and we did. I think we did a proper job on them first half. It was awesome, and the second half was a real professional job, and went out, didn't rub it the noses in, but just kept it nice and tight.
So what happens over the next few months? How are you sort of looking at the team and the management structure?
Yeah, well, on Wednesday, Phil's away because he's got an award from the LMA, so he's down at that. So on Wednesday, we're going to be sitting down with Phil. We're going to sort out his contracts first of all, and then we're going to go on to players' contracts and budgets and various things like that. So, although it's stopped for everybody else, it's a busy little time for us now.
It's one of the problems you're going to be is that you might lose one of your stars, Narky Wells, who's really done so well for you.
No, we won't.
No, you won't?
No, I'm confident, not unless someone comes in with a stupid amount of money.
Yeah, yeah. And then you've got a big planned celebration this week, haven't you? Can you tell us about that?
Yes, yeah, we set off from the football club at 6:30 on Wednesday, and then going down to the town hall to have a civic reception. So let's hope all the fans can get down there and give the lads a cheer because they deserve it. They've worked very hard this year. 64 games. Still like little spring chickens, even Jonesy.
The brilliant thing is you have got such wonderful support.
I can't thank them enough, and you know, basically 99% of them behaved absolutely impeccable, and that's what Wembley have said as well, and that's the second time we've had that, so it's a great thing.
What a fantastic year so far, and there's more to come. Mark Lawn, thanks very much.
Thank you.